Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Partners here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations where we left off. We're in court, and looks like we're trying to get this all pinned on Maya. Now, we're not trying to, but they're trying to get it all pinned on Maya now.
I was gonna say,
no. So, we're stalling a little bit, but now...
Her upper arm still looks like her skin to me.
I know what you mean. So, this is my summary for being hit over the head with the staff. Sure. Iris, where were you standing when you witnessed all this?
What do you mean?
Well, if either of them had noticed you, they might not have continued their battle.
I wonder if that's true. The two of them, they were standing near the garden stone lantern. Oh, that. I was watching the whole thing from behind. It was dark where the two of them were, so... I think that's why they didn't see me.
So it was dark in the garden when the murder took place. Tell me what this Miss Maya Fey do after she was struck.
If she does this next second,
That explains the blood on the orb.
Yeah. What happened to the victim's staff then?
I'm not sure. The area was very dark, so I really couldn't see. I think it got knocked away somewhere as the fight escalated.
That makes sense. That would explain the need for the dagger.
Mystic Elise raised the dagger to strike. Mystic Maya dodged it at the last second. The dagger struck the lantern and fell to the ground. And then at some point, Mystic Maya picked it up.
Nothing sounds especially strange yet.
What did the victim do when the weapon was stolen from her?
Back into the lantern. You're saying that Maya Fey turned the tables on the victim?
Yes. But Mystic Maya wasn't herself at the time. After all, her life was in danger.
I still can't believe it. The idea of Maya cornering someone at knife point, it's just silly.
Yeah. Jesus, what do you...
Oh boy. Oh, okay. As they say, a cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal. I believe the correct description of the cornered fox is sacred and petrified. Scared and petrified.
Sacred.
I mean, she is sacred. Your animal analogies have grown tiresome.
But
You're the one who started it.
Anyway, so after Maya Fey backed the victim into the stone lantern, what happened next?
Let's see, that's when Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. And make sure to throw the picture up there, too. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Are you absolutely certain that's what you saw?
Yes, I'm almost certain.
Almost?
The garden was dark. I couldn't really tell who was who.
What did she just say? So in other words, it could have been someone else entirely. Goddamn. We know that Maya Fey was at the Inner Temple that night. And that the woman that was killed was Elise Junum. Isn't it fairly obvious who attacked who? I don't have anything to counter that yet.
No.
Well then, witness, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Alright. Two of them face each other.
The two of them faced each other for a moment. Then Mystic Maya rushed straight into Mystic Elise. Then Mystic Elise doubled over and fell to the ground.
So she was stabbed in the stomach, huh?
Yes.
These men are just playing a knife away, but then...
Then she collapsed.
Okay, now question, do we have anything? What was the autopsy report? Where even is it? There it is. There we go.
Why do you always read that added on part when I have to read it?
Well, because you'd already read it once before when you did the original statement, and then this is going back through each sentence over again.
Yeah, but this is new.
No, that one's been there before.
I don't think so.
That was there.
Okay.
It was.
Sure.
Alright, but the big thing in here, why I went here, is that she was stabbed in the back.
Oh, it's when they ask to add it to the testimony is when it's
That's
new.
when it changes a little bit.
Yeah.
But, alright, now okay. So I need to be careful. I need to see which one to put it on.
The fact that there was white text before that is what threw me off, I think.
Yeah, they threw in that little bit at the end there before going on to the next statement. Alright. So, alright. Right here. Because it said she was stabbed in the back, and it's insinuating she was stabbed in the front, so... Boom! There we go.
Yep.
Something about you just isn't right today, Iris.
Huh?
Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions.
What do you mean? What's so wrong about my testimony?
According to you, Maya Fey stabbed the victim
That was a
while she had
pause.
her back to the stone lantern, correct?
Yes, that's right.
But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so.
But, according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back. This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front. Sister Iris, it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony.
Oh boy.
Gotcha, bitch!
What? What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
It's simple.
What are you going on about?
Gotta drink that coffee. People are like books. We've all got a front and a back. You get my drift?
No, I don't. Is that all you have to say?
That's all, Your Honor. I can also say that darkness loves to play with the human mind.
What?
Could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and logical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Throwing away useful staff, people fighting being mother and daughter. And now she falsely claims the victim was stabbed in the stomach.
That's certainly are some inconsistencies.
Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just...
If you ask me, you're just being too naive about the whole thing. What do you mean? There we go. Good shit. There
Jesus.
are 253 distinct types of bitterness in coffee.
Okay.
But to pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses.
Oh.
Were you really concentrating on what you witnessed, on what this witness actually said?
Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself.
The witness was quite unambiguous with her own ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. A human needs one thing to see clearly, and that is light.
Light?
I don't like my coffee light, though. By the way, did you know? Hazakura has a rule that on nights when the acolyte is in the inner temple training, a stone lantern in the garden must be kept lit. I did wonder what that stone lantern was there
it was
for.
just out there.
Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly?
Normally, yes, Your Honor. But according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, on the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern. Impossible?
How?
It hadn't been used in a long time and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to have been nearly pitch black in the garden that night. There could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
Most enlightening.
Yes, that illuminating fact has chased all the contradictions away. If the staff was dropped, it'd be difficult to see. It also explains why they didn't recognize each other. We can't see the demons that lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Trite?
What the fuck?
No!
He's acting like a fucking villain.
Order.
Here, Your Honor.
I'm not my little brother.
Let me present the stone lantern in evidence. Maybe it'll rekindle the flame of truth in your mind.
What the Him and his proverbs.
For real. Well, we've got that as a
And
piece of evidence
metaphors.
now. So we're gonna need that at some point. We need to remember that's in our inventory now. Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face? What's wrong, Your Honor? Was that flame too hot?
This lantern? There's something written on it.
Huh?
Why? It's written in blood.
Oh boy.
He noticed.
So the judge didn't know about that yet.
Fuck.
Written in blood.
He didn't know either?
It says Maya upside down.
What the?
Oh yes, that's right. After being cornered and then stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic Elise didn't fall down right away. She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. With the blood that was drawing out of her body.
draining out of her body.
Draining. I mean, drawing kind of works too.
Yeah. She was drawing a name in blood.
It was drawn out by the
I
wound.
know. Yeah.
It certainly looks that way.
Hang on. Hang on just a minute.
What?
What are y'all talking about? He had no idea about this.
Yeah.
What do you mean, what are we all talking about?
Wait a minute.
Can he not see it?
Can he not see red? Is he colorblind because of his glasses?
Yo.
We're talking about the message written in blood. Nonsense. This lantern. It's as clean as a whistle.
Yeah. He was just talking about how his eyes were messed up. Was that foreshadowing?
I guess so. I wonder if because of the way his goggles are, the color red is filtered out or washed through with whatever tint comes through it. Okay, could it be? He can't see the bloody writing at all? Now that I think of it, he did say something to me yesterday.
Yeah.
My sight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. He can't see red. Huh. He's red colorblind now. So that's what he meant by that.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark. That the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further?
He's so mad about it, which is what's interesting. And it seems less like a miss mad and more like this is a big deal for him kind of mad.
Like, I can't believe that I ended up missing something like this.
I don't think it's just the fact that he's like, oh, I missed evidence. I think this is bad for him in some way. Because I still think he's involved in this somehow.
I mean that, but it's hard to say that with words and not his voice.
Mr. Godot?
No. Okay then. Let's move on. Godot's literally shaking, and somehow I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
Huh.
I believe it has now been established that Miss Dunham was killed by Maya Fey.
That's just wrong. Now it's time to turn our attention to you.
Yes, sir.
After the victim died, you did something, didn't you? Let's hear it. We're all ears.
There he goes with that again.
Definitely not all eyes, goddamn.
Oof.
He can't, it's like, what is this? What does this screen say?
Why is it just
here.
blank? Yeah. Oh.
Granted, that's not how it would look. It would look white.
Yeah.
But you couldn't see on the white. Okay, anyways, fine. All right.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. I thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Kurain tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Then I used the snowmobile to carry it back to Hazakura Temple and... Oh, she staged it. I used the Shishishito to alter the way the wound looked. Oh, so she made it seem like it was from the back.
So you moved the body?
Well, no, the death was still from the back. It's just saying it was, she's moved, so you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Hazakura Temple. I owe a great deal of thanks to the Fae clan. But even so, I'd never imagined that Elise Dunham was actually Misty Fae. I've committed a terrible sin.
A terrible trick of fate.
I believe you're looking for Twist of Fate, Your Honor.
I intended to return to the inner temple after taking care of the body, but...
You were spotted by the head nun, correct?
Yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose. Sucks for you. Mr. Wright, go ahead with your cross-examination.
Alright, let's fucking tear it apart. Yes, Your Honor, I mean, you didn't hear that.
What if he said that in court? Let's fucking tear it apart! Excuse me?
Alright, Miss Lee died, God, Miss Maya. And what happened?
Yeah.
So you waited until everything was over before making a move?
No, it's not like that.
She saw someone murdered in front of her eyes. It's not surprising that she was a little timid.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Sometimes when I'm watching lawyers argue back and forth with each other,
Yes?
I feel so helpless that I just sit quietly and wait for them to reach a conclusion.
Isn't it your job as a judge to mediate the argument?
It wasn't until Mystic Maya saw me that it finally dawned on her what she had done.
Okay, Future Master Crane Tradition. Alright, so then you knew? You knew the significance of the name Maya Fey?
Yes, of course I did.
That's odd. I mean, Sister Bikini didn't recognize Maya's name, let alone her position.
Yeah, when we told her, she was like, oh.
Yeah.
Remember? Anyway, she was a very special person indeed.
So there could be a twist there, so I'm gonna by myself. Why did you do that?
Because I didn't want Mystic Maya to be suspected in any way. I thought the best thing would be to remove the body from the crime scene.
You moved her body all by yourself?
Yes, I did. It would have been impossible if it weren't for the snow.
The snow, huh?
Because it makes her slidey, I guess.
Yeah, and we got dragged it all the way dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. It's pretty amazing you can make it all the way across. It's a rickety old bridge.
It looks worse than it is. It's surprisingly sturdy despite its age.
I would like to say otherwise. I fell from it.
Yeah. Well, it was
like-
after it was burned, though.
Yeah, it's like they say, it is too stupid to catch even a simple cold. But there's one other thing that bothers me. Why not just throw the body into the Eagle River?
That too. She's like, oh.
It would have been much easier than dragging it all the way to Hazakura Temple.
I thought that it would still cast too much suspicion on Mystic Maya. That's why I tried to take the body as far away as possible.
Makes perfect sense to me. For the time being. Anyway, what did you do after you crossed the bridge? I'm gonna carry it back to Hazakura Temple, and this is where where was the snowmobile picture? The tracks photo.
Yeah. What?
I just don't know. Like, this is the one thing that would scream like there's something wrong with this statement, is like using the snowmobile.
Well, press it first.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there's anything I could see that stood out.
Yeah.
The snowmobile? I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Yes, I had the key. I used the snowmobile to travel from Hazakura Temple to Dusky Bridge.
This is the part that was in question the other day. Here's some more details. I'm gonna save.
Maybe about the
'Cause
tracks?
I would ask about the tracks, because one thing that doesn't make sense to me is the footprints that are there still.
Yeah.
So let's ask about the tracks, yeah. If Lily didn't move her body by snowmobile, there should be tracks left in the snow, right?
Well, yes, naturally you would expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from the ride?
Yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that. Snow was still falling when I left Hazakura Temple.
I see. Snow is still falling, huh?
Didn't the snow stop at like 9:40?
Something like that.
Well, to approximately 10:50. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And then when the murder took place, it had already stopped. That's why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
Why are the footprints going back out then? Oh no.
How about it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony?
Something's poking at me with this, and I don't know what it is.
I know. I saved. Let's see if we can pull some now. When the murder took place, the snow had already stopped? That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against the other evidence. Your Honor, I'd like the statement Iris just made added to the testimony.
But does it have something to do with the case?
All will be made clear if you allow our statement to be added to the record. This should be fun.
What are you going on about now?
Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so, where it took place, snow had already stopped. Alright, let's press that.
I love how you still read it, even though it was new stuff after I was just talking about that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. There have been a lot of contradictions in your testimony so far.
I'm gonna start reading your things. This time, are you sure it's all true?
This time, are you sure it's all true?
Yes, I am.
When the murder happened, the snow had already stopped. According to you, that's why the snowmobile tracks were so clear.
That's right. I'm certain of it.
Think I've trapped her this time. I see how you think. Snow, huh?
What is going on here?
If the snow really had stopped by the time of the murder, it'd mean there's a bigger hole in her story than the movie The Grid Revelations. I have no idea what that movie is.
The Matrix Revelations.
I thought it was The Matrix Revolution.
It is, but The Grid Revelations is like
it's their way of retitling
the parallel universe thing.
Oh God. Huh. Well then, Mr. Troy, perhaps you'd like to share your theory with us? Let's see what's up your sleeve. Right at the end of your index finger. Give me a second here.
Your
so
nose.
I can still figure it out. I don't want to believe it, but I don't think my logic is failing me. Iris is trying to pin the murder on Maya. But why would she want to do that? There's only one reason I can think of. Okay, so now we gotta go full stop. So by the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. Well, actually, no, the snow had still been going. Because the murder took place between 10 and 11. The snow didn't stop until 10:50.
Yeah, snow was gone on for a while. And her body didn't have snow on it,
that
though.
wasn't it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Reload. Alright, the next finger, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to pin them around my. Sorry, me. Okay. So.
Can you save here to help save us with that little bit there?
Yes, I will do that now. Okay, so. It's not the weather report.
No.
It's not yours truly, the weatherman. So, what do I have? Give me a second here. The autopsy report is 10 to 11, so it could be that. The tracks photo could potentially still be that.
Because you said the snow stopped falling by the time the murder took place.
I don't think that one's going to have any relevance, so...
No. Maybe her...
So it's going to be either the autopsy report
Try the
or
autopsy
the tracks
report.
photo. That's what I'm thinking. Not
Nope.
that. Never mind. So I'm gonna assume it's the tracks because of the extra set of footprints that are there. I'll assume. I could be entirely wrong.
We'll see. We're just taking shots. No.
Wow. Okay. I am now confused. Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm not quite sure what they're wanting of me now. Huh.
By the time the murder took place, the snow had already stopped. By the time she was killed, the snow stopped.
I think crime
So,
photo.
No.
No, I think I might have found that one out already, but
So
I'm actually very confused. I am actually
the sphere was
confused.
half covered in snow, remember? When they found it, does it say that there? No.
Did I not do the right thing? No, okay, so yeah, no, I did that.
So we did try that before.
Yeah, okay. It's not, okay, yeah, okay. Fucking hell.
No! I hate being stuck. Okay. That's what these games are all about. Figuring things out.
So let's see
Ruling out things.
everything that we have here. The photo of Elise, that doesn't matter.
No.
Iris's head,
No.
doesn't matter. The weather data, I thought that was important, that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter. I mean, they matter. It's just that I don't see how it would.
I don't see how that would be relevant either.
No.
The autopsy report, didn't do anything.
No.
Trex photo didn't do anything.
Crime photo didn't do anything.
I don't know how Larry's sketch would do anything.
I don't think it would.
But Crystal Sphere, don't think so. Don't think so. No.
Why would that have to do with it?
I don't know. I'm just trying everything. I was trying to see because the snow was gone from that area if that somehow had an effect on it.
Try the sphere. Just for the heck of it.
Oops. Spherical. Nope. All right,
Nope.
give me a second. I'm just
Spherical.
I'm just gonna yeet shit out and see what sticks.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Maybe the weather report here. Oh, okay, that worked.
See, it was something else other than the thing that was added.
Just seems so weird they would have us add that and then not do anything with it. So, you claim the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible.
What?
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this, the snow didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
What? Why do you say that?
Because 5 minutes before the snow stopped, oh yeah, the lightning had already hit the bridge.
She cries so easily. Can we just say that? No.
Yeah. But because 5 minutes before the stop, Dusky Bridge was struck by lightning and had caught on fire.
I know that personally. What did you say? The bridge, it was on fire? She didn't know?
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because of that lightning strike that the bridge burned down.
What? But it can't be. She's genuinely confused.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney.
No! Something's up. She seems genuinely confused.
Yeah, like she...
Order!
Like she's not sweating or anything. She's just like, what?
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right there, the temple was already totally cut off from the outside world. There's no way he could have crossed the bridge, body or no body.
Witness, even my patience has its limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Oh boy. The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. Ow.
Jeez.
Old man.
Me? How dare you?
Whether this witness lied or not doesn't mean squat right now. Squat? The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
Yes, of course, but...
Whether it was snowing or not snowing, or whether the bridge was burning or not, there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of Elise Dunham was discovered in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
Yeah.
And second, the head nun, Sister Bikini, witnessed Iris desecrating Elise Dunham's body. He makes a good point on both accounts.
That's right. I'm not lying.
What are you claiming this time?
I wasn't myself at all that night. So my memory is still somewhat hazy.
What?
Was she possessed by your sister?
Did you take the spirit of your sister, you dumb... You've stood at the witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy? It is only human error. If you're so perfect, Tread, maybe you can explain this for the court? But what is it? When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. But somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick. Well, not exactly, no. I know there must be some other way she got across the burnt out bridge. Unless I can somehow demonstrate it, well, I'll never know the truth.
She flew!
Well, I was gonna see if I could go through that, and I was gonna be like, does that look like a snowmobile flying through the sky?
Oh.
That would have been amazing if, like, they just jumped it across.
Jeez.
Alright, unless I'm a demonstrator, we'll
Like
never
a
know the
movie?
truth. Yeah,
Like a freaking Michael Bay movie.
pretty much.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
You see what I mean? In other words,
Oh.
you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth. Yeah.
Bap. All right then, witness, let's hear your testimony once more.
About what, Your Honor?
You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimony contained a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that to your testimony.
Please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will this be your final testimony?
This is like, what, the third
Probably
time?
not. For real.
Dots.
All right. Moving the body.
Moving the body.
We'll see what she has to say about this next time.